welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And with me now, Jerome Pampellone. How you doing, Jerome?
I'm going good, thanks. How are you going?
Really good, mate. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, bro.
As I say, big fan of yours. One of the top talents out in New Zealand. Born over here, which gives us a little bit, we can hold on to that. And it's great to have you on, mate. I think you're class.
Thanks heaps.
And what a career you're having so far. As we say, 7 fights, 7 wins, 4 knockouts. You're on a roll.
It's gone all quite quickly, I just me and my coach and my team, we've always wanted to turn pro from when I started boxing, and now we're pro. We're just trying to rank up those numbers, get those fights under our belt, and then just look at bigger fights ahead of us. Yeah.
When did you start? When did you first put on a pair of gloves?
Oh, when I think I was 19.
Okay.
So before that, I was playing rugby, and pretty much I went to boxing to try and get fit for rugby. And Isaac, my coach, he was my next door neighbor at the time, and he had a little gym going on. So yeah, I finally had the courage to go over and ask him. It took me years and years of trying to build the courage to go and finally ask him if I could, come and have a box. And I finally did. And I went over one night and I just asked him if I could come over and have a train. He said, sure. He gave me a date, and then I turned up late my first time. So, but then he gave me a chance. He gave me a chance, and he came back. And then from then on, he just welcomed me into his family, and just I started loving boxing more and more, being around him and different people. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. Well, and as I say, you had good amateur background, but the pro game is where you're at, isn't it? It suits your style. You've got that power. You use it well over the rounds. As you say, your last fight, you got the rounds in the bank as well, and you're just pushing each fight. You can see each fight you're just getting better and better. So, it's a learning curve, isn't it? It's a big learning curve hitting the pros, but you're just taking to it.
Yeah, now I'm loving it, because I got a couple of pros in my gym, like David Light and Andre Mikhailovich. So I'm always learning off them and seeing what small bits they're doing, so I can improve on. And yeah, I just love it, bro. I prefer pro boxing than amateur boxing, to be honest. It's just everything. Everything about it. It's just.
And there's no one that's more active than you, is there? Let's be honest. You had your debut in December, and then, February till now, you've had 6 fights, which is probably the most active fighter on the planet, because you look at everyone else. I know it helps being in New Zealand, but you look at the rest of the planet. People are scrapping around to get a fight, and here's old Pampellone in New Zealand knocking the fights out left, right, and centre.
Yeah, I'm quite fortunate and lucky in that sense, But it's just Isaac. He's the main man, just getting me all these fights under my belt. Yeah, I've trusted him from the beginning, and I'll be with him till the end. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to what's up next.
Yeah, and as you say, you got your fight coming up, 23rd of July. We'll call him Michael the Aussie, because we both still don't know really how to say his surname.
Yeah, sorry, it's hard to pronounce his name, mate.
So it's New Zealand versus Australia. So it's a big fight, and it's at the Sky City Arena, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's with the P3 Promotions. So I've made an agreement. I'm going to have a couple of fights with him. Shout out to P3 Promotions for having me on there. It's awesome. It's at the Sky City, which is a big place in Auckland, New Zealand.
Yeah.
And I'll be main card. It'll be a 10-round fight. It'll be for a PBC title. So I'm just looking forward to it.
Yeah, honestly, mate, I'm looking forward to watching your career. I think you're a class act, and as you can see, you're a real gent outside the ring as well. And people really like that. They value that. And hopefully we get to watch it over here as well. If there's a link or anything, or you get an idea of a channel for over here.
Yeah, no, it should be on Sky, so I'm not sure how it works over there with you guys, but there'll be definitely a way to watch it.
Yeah. No, as I say, let us know. Keep in contact, won't you? And
Yeah.
mate, honestly, buzzing for your career. I think you're a top guy. And as I say, I've spoken to a lot of people over there who say you're going to be one of the next big things. So
Oh, that's just cool to hear, eh?
no
It's mean
pressure.
to hear. Thank you. No pressure. No, thanks, bro.
But honestly, thanks for coming on, mate. And we'll definitely have a catch up soon.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me, bro.
No worries. You take care and love to the family, won't you?
Nah, you too. Thanks heaps, man.
See you later. Take care, mate.
Yeah.
See you, mate. Bye.
See you, mate.
Jerome Pampellone. Yeah, 7 fights, 7 wins, 4 knockouts. Next fight, 23rd of July against Michael, the Aussie, because we can't say his surname. We don't know how to say it. Out in New Zealand at the Sky City Theatre. He's definitely one to watch, people. Get behind him, support him on his social media platforms, and yeah, he's a real talent. So get behind him. Really lovely guy. You've been watching JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.